Hello and welcome back to Linux Game Until I Die. This is episode 82 of my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. In the previous episode, we started out by exploring the caves underneath Camp Guardian. Inside, we found a single NCR trooper, who had taken down a lake lurk but suffered some pretty serious leg wounds in the process. He was unable to leave without medical attention, and we convinced him to help us explore the caves and take revenge on the lake lurks. He helped us for a little bit, and then he found the way out and abandoned us. But I think he may have run through the entire fucking place and just killed every lake lurkin that was still alive. Because we continued exploring and we made our way down to the bottom of the cave system, and we found loads of dead lake lurks and all the corpses of the NCR troops, so I don't know what happened down there. We didn't kill them, or I didn't kill them, but maybe Veronica or this NCR guy killed them for us. Anyway, we came out of that cave system, and immediately went towards the B-29 bomber or B-19 bomber, I forget the name. Between the cave and the bomber, we found another cave system which we needed to equip the rebreather in order to explore fully. I can't remember if there was anything important down there. I think it was just like a car or something, and a few briefcases with some money in it. Nothing too impressive. We finally attached the ballast to the B-29, I'm just going to call it that, and made it rise to the surface of the lake. So we've got the quest to go back to Nellis and report in with Loyal, I think. After that, we went to a quarry and murdered an awful lot of Deathclaws, blind Deathclaws apparently. And then we had a run-in with some legionary assassins, and picked up a pretty cool weapon along that battle. That's more or less it. In this episode, we're just going to continue heading back up to Nellis, so let's just load up that save. Alright, here's the B-29. Okay. Yeah, I think the last thing that happened is we got attacked by the assassins, which is why our health's a little bit low. They weren't too problematic. One of them ran away, and then we talked to him again, and then he decided he was going to try and kill us after all. I don't know if that was an AI bug or what. I think that might be the train tunnel. We can go through, but be careful, there's usually Deathclaws around here. And I see some hostiles on the compass. Oh, yeah, there he is. Probably don't want to try and take it out with a melee weapon, so let's yeah, why not? Nice. And of course, no loot. It's a glitchy as fuck mountain range. I can't see this other hostile. I guess we'll just assume that's too far away. Let's head into the cave, sorry, the tunnel. I just say words, and occasionally they're the right words, but more frequently they're not. Like every time I'm going through... Oh, we have no ammo for this. That's why I can't reload. Anyway, I was going to say, it seems like every time we come through this place, there's always more ghouls. Actually, the glowing ones always have pretty decent loot. This weapon is pretty powerful, but only has 2 shots before it needs to reload, so have we got anything a bit better? Let's just switch back to the thermic lance for now. These things are not terribly dangerous.
Trouble.
Another glowing one.
Trouble.
What happened to the other one? I'm sure I was dealing with one while Veronica was dealing with the other, but I don't see the other. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that one. Oh well. Seemed like a longer path to this gate this time. Don't know if it's just placebo or what. Come on, guys. You can do it. I believe in you. Well done. So we're back in Nellis. I'm going to see Loyal and let him know that the B-29 has been raised. Not sure what will happen after that. He may ask us to help recover it.
Watch your step, sister.
Alright.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead. That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis. I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot. Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen. Hey, I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Well, seems like there's a plan that doesn't require us to do anything. So, yay! Now we go talk to Pearl and say, we've done all your stuff, Pearl.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Ooh, we got a flight suit.
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. Bye.
Bye. Damn. The hell is Ambassador Crocker? The boomers can be ignored. Oh, well, yeah, that. I want the Great Khans to decide what they're doing as well. Right, I guess we need a new quest to do. Don't know who that is. Is that the NCR guy? On the strip? Yeah, I think it is. Possibly strip, possibly Camp McCarran. Got return to sender to complete. Well, that takes us all the way down. All on Hope. That'll take us to Red Rock Canyon. I think it's probably Camp Golf we need to go to for that, but we could go to McCarran. I'm pretty sure this is all the way down at the... yeah. It's the same again with that. Okay, I think we're more or less at the point now where killing Mr. House is the more sensible thing to do. think I will do that. Now, a couple of episodes ago, we did place a bug on Mr. House's network, which was immediately found and removed. And considering we're the only people that are allowed inside of the Lucky 38, I assume Mr. House knows it was me that put it there. So we may be in for a unfriendly welcome when we arrive back. Oops. So we'll see.
I can take care of that robot problem for you.
Leave my robot alone. Like, she's not really a robot, she's just wearing power armor. Yes, I know you meant Edie.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona.
I was about to say the textures aren't loading properly. Seem to have been loading slower. I don't know if there's a caching problem with the latest version of Proton. Is this a dead end? No, we can get over here. Seems there's a hostile over there. So it's that fiend.
Trouble.
Sight of your own blood?
What's a fiend doing next to the Crimson Caravan? I think we want to be in here. Damage rating of 4 and damage rating of 1. They don't weigh that much, so we might just keep them.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Nope. No idea what personal space is. Oh, am I getting a...
Hey, you're the one who's been going...
Stimpack's actually a decent reward, thank you. Uh, just bear with me a second, someone at the door. Sorry about that, we had a impromptu babysitting session. So all the cats have been thoroughly woken up and stirred up, so we'll see how well we'll get on now. Never mind, eh?
Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
It's not worth it, it's not worth it. Occasionally, next door neighbour needs to nip out for something and asks us to look after her youngest. Which is all well and good, but when I'm trying to do something, it's a bit of a distraction.
I've got you now.
No, you don't. Who's shooting?
Hey,
What's with all the hostiles here today? I guess the gunfire we heard is from the Securitrons preventing somebody getting inside of Strip. I don't see anybody. Oh, this guy probably. Right, so we're gonna head to, what is it, Tops?
Just lost a month's caps.
And we're gonna tell Yes Man about our agreement with the Boomers.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel. Smooth and easy. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across, now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I...
Went the wrong way. Seems busier in here than usual. Probably check out some of these rooms.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else? Please, go on. Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 4 down. Just 1 to go. If you're tired of a topic, I'm tired of it too. Hope to see you soon.
wish there was a way of reverting the choices I've made previously, because I told him to ignore various counts before I knew what I was actually doing. It'd be nice to revisit that. Some of them might be persuaded to support me. And I don't need to just ignore them. And I still don't know what my grand plan is. This is just a generic room. Wrong button. With apparently everything owned by me. See if this is any different. If it's not, then I think we can probably just safely assume all of them are the same. Yeah, I'm not seeing a point in breaking into these places.
You dig this crazy scene or what?
I'm gonna get a load of stuff re-added to my inventory. I hope we are anyway. Yeah, I appear to have all my stuff back. Weird, sometimes it tells me every single item being returned. Other times it just kind of assumes we know what's returned.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside. Boss is pretty clear on this. I can't let you in unless you're by your lonesome.
I don't think you are clear about this. As they're allowed up to the penthouse. Oh, the suite rather.
I bet those boomers have some awfully big guns.
Uh-huh.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take...
Didn't realise we had any more. Oh, we had two more.
Have a nice day.
Right, I guess we talk to Mr. House.
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip? I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the platinum chip has been delivered. Our terms were clear. Now that you have the chip in your possession, any attempt to renegotiate payment would be tantamount to blackmail.
Fine, here.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made. Yes, so far as you've seen, all it does is change the picture on the Securitron's face screens from policemen to soldiers. But as you'll see, some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
Though he has security force fields the same.
To the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms that weaken up. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range.
Maybe if we can get subtitles. Apparently we already have them on.
And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground-and-air targets at significantly longer ranges.
Wow.
And a rapid-fire G-28 Griffin ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss. Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the Strip. I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself. Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
I think I accidentally skipped something there.
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion. What did you want to discuss? That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss? General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see. A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn. What else did you want to discuss? Yes, of course. But refraining from those dietary practices is a primary requirement of their contract. They've been good to their word. Put together one hell of a resort hotel, too. From what I hear, I'd want to eat at the Gourmand every night, if I were ambulatory. What else did you want to discuss? Yes, I know. It was detected immediately and deactivated, let's see, 39.735 seconds after you planted it. You thought I wouldn't notice?
Uh-oh. Am I getting attacked or?
The next step is to add the Boomer's considerable firepower to my growing arsenal, or at the very least, ensure their neutrality.
Okay, so apparently he doesn't really care about the bug I planted.
I'd rather you just dealt with the Boomers, but all right. One of the followers of the apocalypse, I'm sure. They're curious about me. Good luck planting a surveillance device here in the Lucky 38 without my knowing about it. What else did you want to discuss? I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat. To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table. Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated, not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice. NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy. The salient issue is that they will go to war with me if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those two armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss? They occupied Nellis Air Force Base a little over 50 years ago. One of my Securitrons got some video of their arrival and then exploded. Odds are they were vault dwellers. That's everything I know about them, really. As I was saying, I need you to enlist. I offer many benefits, but vacation time isn't one of them. You laid the foundation for my victory, so fine. I'll permit some latitude in how you schedule your work. You're welcome.
Thanks. Alright, so if I want to kill Mr. House, I don't think I do it there, because that's just a screen. I can't tell if these guys are alive. It's models. It's downstairs I mean to be, maybe? Maybe upstairs. Still a Mark 1 Securitron, so it shouldn't have the missiles yet. Kind of curious, where does it tell me to go? Is there an upstairs?
Your move, Green.
Aha. Apparently I'm detected. I'm hidden. Not sure if it's going to be hostile to us now. Probably because there's a siren. I'm going to use a stealth boy. If I have one. Yeah, they're all hostile. Where's this taking me? Okay, I think this is possibly where I need to be. I think that's Mr. House. Wow. The years have not been kind to him.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone. If personal gain, what you sought, should have done as asked. No! Don't disable Cerebral! I'd rather be killed. Just kill me. I have nothing to say to you.
Apparently I lost karma. It's a really weird interface. So I don't know what else we do about that. Presumably return to Yes Man. I guess that's it. Kind of anticlimactic. These things still hostile? Yes, yes they are. Oh, am I still stealth mode? Can't imagine it's going to last much longer. Okay, there we are. They're no longer hostile to me.
This is a restricted area.
Okay, I'm stepping away. What happened to the other Securus one with the female personality? Yes, she's wandered off. You following me?
Aw, just when the stand.
It looks like Victor's gone as well. So now they're rated to Mark IIs, so they have full control of their weapons. Let's go see Yes Man, I guess.
Sure, later.
Hey, fellow.
Did it again. Just walking on autopilot.
I hope Swank's smarter than Benny.
Wrong one. Fusing open doors.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else? You already took care of Mr. House? Wow, you work fast. Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
Okay. He's hoping Yes Man doesn't get intercepted by anybody else who tells him what to do.
How's it hanging?
What? No.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
Not sure what's going to happen here. If he's just going to take over control or this is starting the end game.
See you soon. Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh? The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later. Please, go on. What should we talk about next? Hope to see you soon.
Okay, so we still have... Huh. No set Caesar's Legion there. I guess that's NCR as well. Okay, so pretty much made everybody hostile to us. Whoops. But yeah. Might need disguises to sneak into various camps now. But we still have the opportunity to complete the Great Khan's quest line, so you guys follow me. Really don't need to wait down here anymore.
Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting.
I wonder if the NCR troops out here will be hostile. If they are, hopefully these guys will protect me. They don't seem to be.
You look like you just crawled out of the desert.
Kinda did. Several times. Alright, so let's head back down to Red Rock Canyon and talk to the guy who wanted to join the place. Brotherhood of the Apocalypse, I think they're called. That's who we wanted to join. Let's go and let him know that he's been accepted.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Fuck off, kid.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell.
I think this is the right way. Come up here, go around and down, then up to Red Rock Canyon. Let's see what's in there first. Nothing. Okay. Got some hostiles over there. Don't see them. No, I should probably equip a weapon. Beans? NCR. Possibly NCR. Oh, no, they're jackals. Wrong button. It's fine, we can kill them without repercussions. think I got him. You had nothing of use. That's worthwhile. Kind of curious what that is. Must be a DLC. It's starting to get late. The sun's going down. Sky's turning red. This is a bit of an anticlimactic way of ending the episode, so I'm hoping we'll get to Red Rock Canyon sooner rather than later, and we can end the episode after talking to the guy. Must have been in Vault 22. Guys following me? Good. That's fiends, I think.
Hey!
Oh, Karma. Well, these guys have hit me a few times, but my health is still like 100%. Damn it, I suck at aiming with this thing. Well, I don't think she was trying to attack us anymore, but we still got karma for murdering her. And I'll use a rifle. I think we still have one from earlier. Should use it to repair something. Tempted to look up there. Here there's an undiscovered location. And it was a friendly NPC up this way, but no, there's just hostile NPCs up this way. And judging by the movement, I think they're probably Castadors. I don't know how they were ever friendly. Oh, that's possibly that one, which is now dead. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculously overpowered. That it even hits me slightly with its splash damage, it cripples a limb. Boom. Okay, so maybe using a rocket launcher to squish bugs, kind of overkill. Apparently we picked up a bit more ammo, so equip the lair again, which looks like it can use a repair. Unfortunately we can't. Switch to the air then. So, we found a brewing shack. I guess Gord was the friendly NPC we found, or could see, and he did not survive. Just knows how he even got up here. But it doesn't look like I am going to get to... I'm getting there now. The Great Khan's territory in this episode. Pick up the pack of cigarettes as well. Huh. Big book of science and a key. Yeah, we're coming up on an hour and 10 minutes now, so I think we're just gonna finish looking at all this stuff and then save the game. Thinking about it, would probably take the sniper rifle and repair the Gobi campaign scout rifle. But I'll compare it with the sniper rifle. DPS of 102, damage of 40, damage of 30, DPS of 66. Worth 1200. It's worth 5,000. That's a lot better quality. It also has bonus critical damage. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the Gobi Scout. Should now be fully prepared. Boxes. I didn't mean to take everything there. Alright, I think we're done in here. We dropped that crap I picked up. Yeah, that's probably everything. I guess we'll sleep to repair our limbs. How are we feeling? Fully healed, sorry. So, let's save the game. So it's a bit of an anticlimactic end to the episode where we do one of the biggest quests so far. Yeah, in this episode we have basically incapacitated Mr. House and replaced him as the leader of the Securitrons. After he upgraded them to the Mark II firmware, of course, because I don't know if Yes Man could have done that himself or not. Probably could, because we have the Platinum chip. We've told Yes Man that the boomers are on our side, and they are because we raised the bomber and told Loyal about it. Don't think there was anything left to do with the boomers, so we can probably just ignore that area for the time being. The only house or faction left to tell Yes Man about is the Great Khans, so we're gonna head back down to the Red Rock Canyon, talk to the guy who wanted to join the Brotherhood of the Apocalypse and tell him that he's been accepted. Then we have a drug runner to track down, I think, who is in Caesar's Legion territory. Unfortunately, now Caesar's Legion and the NCR are both possibly hostile. Caesar was already hostile, and I don't quite understand why. We kind of rescued some slaves they'd taken, but we only killed a couple of legionaries. And apparently that was enough to really piss him off, so yeah. Yeah. In the next episode, we're going to head to Red Rock Canyon, do that quest. They're going to probably head down to Caesar's territory. We might need a disguise to get through the NCR territory, and if we can get into NCR territory, I'm going to report in with the radio person, because we finished that quest. Other than that, I think we're more or less there. We're probably going to head to see Hoover's Dam at some point in the near future and have the battle between the NCR, Caesar's Legion, and us. So, yeah. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now. See you again soon.